My name is Michael Jamie Morley, and I am here to review Avengers Age of Ultron. This is a great movie. I loved it. Fantastic. Had a good time. You'll love it. You'll enjoy it. But there are a few flaws in this movie, and it's gonna... If you don't care, then you won't care, but there are flaws in this movie that I have to explain. And one of them... Okay, let's get to the plot of the movie. Tony Stark and Bruce Banner create Ultron, a robot that will help save the world without the need of using the Avengers to be there to help. It's just a way of having... a way of the Avengers just not having to do anything and just have a break, you know, for once. And everything goes wrong. Ultron decides to kill everything and destroy everyone, and oh my god, the Avengers have to unite and save the world to stop Ultron from destroying the world. Now, this is... yeah, it's the same movie from the first movie. There are same things that they use to do the same thing that happened in the first movie, but who really cares, right? Because it's the Avengers. We're there to see them fight together and you turn off your brain, you have fun, and you just watch it, you know? What do you expect? This is an Avengers movie. You know, you're not there to see Schindler's List or, you know, a Martin Scorsese film. You're there to see the Avengers unite and save the world. It's basically the same thing from the first movie, but it's just a little bit amped up a little bit more. But it's basically the same movie, just with new things and new added-in heroes and more explained backgrounds on the characters. Now, that's great. It's fantastic. There are just a few things that I didn't feel like that they needed to be there. There are a few things that were in it that didn't need to be there. Just a few things that were going to happen in the future Marvel films didn't need to be there. A few things where I feel like Ultron was rushed, and they rushed his character, and they were one moment he was from A to B, and it just, okay, cool. And then he went from B to F, and I was like, wait, whoa. Where'd this happen? How'd this get there? What's this? Suddenly he's here, and he was there that one moment, and now he's there. It's just like they cut some bits of the process of Ultron. They cut some bits out, and apparently they did, because the movie originally was meant to go for 3 hours, and there were things that they cut out because they didn't want the movie to go too long in the cinemas, so people didn't get the shits. I don't understand why, but it's very important that they didn't cut it out, because now I feel like that they rushed the villain. They rushed Ultron, and that was something I didn't really like. They rushed his character. That's it. But, you know, you're not going to really care. There are some people, there'll be a lot of people in the audience that won't care about that. They'll be like, who cares? Just here to have fun and watch the Avengers kick ass. That's pretty much what this movie is, and it's definitely going to be what you want it to be and what you're expecting it to be. It's just things like that were like, okay, that's rushed. Yeah, okay, that's there. It's going to be in the future Marvel Cinematic Universe film, but it doesn't need to be there. I don't understand why it's there, but it's there. Okay, I'm going to say the few positives about this movie. I'm going to say the things I didn't really like. I think I've already said what I didn't like about the film, and that was the Russian accents from Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. I thought their accents were terrible, but yeah, they were terrible accents. They were crap. I did not believe they were Russian. But... also, there was a scene where Thor was in a well, and I was like, what's this doing here? Why is this here? What's this got to do with Ultron? This has nothing to do with Ultron. I don't understand why it's there, but it's there. I didn't understand. I thought they kind of misled you with Ultron and what he was going to be and how we were going to expect him to be in the film. I was expecting him to be menacing and cruel and want to destroy everything. He is like that, but I wasn't expecting him to be funny. I wasn't expecting him to have humor. That was something they never used in the trailer. We weren't expecting him to be funny. He actually came off as funny. It didn't annoy me. It's just, oh, that's a bit misleading. I wasn't expecting that. But it was still good. He was still a good villain, and James Spader did a great job. Now, that's a positive. James Spader did a good job as Ultron. Great. He did a good job. Fantastic. It's just I didn't expect some stuff like him having humor in the film. Another positive, okay, if you don't know that he's in the film, it's not really a spoiler because there's a poster of him. Vision. Probably the best thing I've ever seen so far in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The way they have shown him and the way they introduced him, I thought it was a really clever way of doing it. And I think it's really good for the actor who did the voice of Jarvis and now he's playing Vision. I think it was a really creative, collaborative smart way of doing it, and it was awesome. It was fantastic, and I'm really excited to see what they do with him in the future. Another thing, I thought Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch were fine. They were good. They were fine. I preferred Scarlet Witch, but I thought Quicksilver, yeah, he was good. He was good. You know, compared to him, I can't say he is as good as the Quicksilver version from Days of Future Past, but he's still a good Quicksilver. The actor is good in the film. It's not the actor's fault. It's just the way they have made him play the character. I think the other one from X-Men had more of a more fun character to portray. It was the other actor who played that Quicksilver had more of a funner way of playing that character, where in this, Aaron Taylor Johnson's character, as a positive, he's more grounded and more grown up, and is more sought out than what he is from X-Men. He's not childish, he's not immature, he doesn't steal things, he's just more grounded and more mature, and but who cares? Who cares, you know what I mean? And some people won't even know this. Some people won't even know that there was another character that was in a different universe playing it by a different actor. No, who cares? Seriously. But there'll be people out there, like comic book geeks, comic book lovers will watch this and be like, oh yeah, not as good as the one from X-Men. But generally, I think I didn't understand why they had to do this, but they did it, and they were fun, they were great. There you go, yeah. But not as good as the one from X-Men, but it was fine. It was serviceable, but it just wasn't fantastic. You know what I mean? But what can I say? It's the same movie that you've seen in the first movie. You know, it's everything you're expecting it to be. It understands what it is. It knows what it's trying to be. It doesn't have anything where it doesn't understand what it's trying to do. It's just some things that are in there that are misleading, and there are a few things that weren't explained, and there were a few things in there that didn't need to be there. But that's about it. If I had to give this movie a score out of 10, I would give it an 8 out of 10, because it's still a good movie. You'll still have a good time, and you'll love this movie. You'll have a good time. I bet you people will go and see this 4 or 5 times, because it's such a fun movie. But it's not going to stop me from saying there are a few things in there just didn't need to be there, and there were a few flaws that were rushed, and that was about it. It just mainly was the creation of Ultron that I thought was rushed, and that was it. But you will love this movie. All the actors in it are great. They're all great. They're all fantastic. All the actors do a good job. It's just a few things in there that annoyed me, and that was about it. So, nothing is going to stop you from seeing this movie. You're going to have a good time. You're going to enjoy this movie. Go see it. You will love it. And whatever you do, don't stream this online or watch it online. Actually go to the cinemas and pay for this movie, because they deserve it. They do a good job. They deserve the bucks. And if you like this video, please subscribe to me. And if there's anything you dislike or there's anything I've missed, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll read them, and I'll see what I can do. And I'm considering on linking my Twitter account to my YouTube account, so you can follow me on Twitter, and yeah. See ya.